October 1962, the world was closer to a nuclear war than ever before. One submarine, one nuclear torpedo, and one man who said no. If he hadn't, you probably wouldn't be watching this video right now. This is the story of Vasily Arkhipov, the man who stopped a nuclear war. The Cuban Missile Crisis. The United States discovers Soviet nuclear missiles in Cuba. President Kennedy orders a naval blockade. The world holds its breath. Behind the scenes, the Soviet Union sends 4 nuclear-armed submarines toward Cuba. Each one carries a nuclear torpedo as powerful as the bomb dropped on Hiroshima. One of those submarines is B-59. And that's where everything goes wrong. B-59 is deep underwater in the Atlantic Ocean. No radio contact, no fresh air, extreme heat, crew exhausted, dehydrated, and panicking. They have no idea what's happening on the surface. Then suddenly, American ships begin dropping depth charges, not to destroy the submarine, but to force it to surface. The Soviet crew doesn't know that. To them, it feels like the war has already begun. The submarine's captain, Valentin Stavitsky, is convinced. The war has started. We are going to die anyway. He orders the nuclear torpedo to be prepared. Here's the terrifying part. To launch a nuclear weapon, 3 officers must agree. The captain said yes. The political officer said yes. 2 votes are already in. 1 more and nuclear war begins. Vasily Arkhipov is calm. He doesn't believe the explosions mean war. If the Americans wanted to destroy them, they would have already. He argues. He refuses. Tension fills the submarine. Hours passed. Finally, Arkhipov convinced the captain to surface instead of launching. The submarine rises into the surface. No war, no missiles, no apocalypse. The world never even knows how close it came. Back in the Soviet Union, there is no celebration, no medal, no recognition. In fact, Arkhipov is criticized for allowing the submarine to be detected. The story remains secret for decades. Only years later, historians realized one man prevented a nuclear exchange between superpowers. Not a general, not a president, not a hero in a movie, just a quiet officer who refused to panic. History often remembers leaders, but sometimes the fate of humanity rests on someone you never heard of. Vasily Arkhipov didn't save the world with weapons. He saved it with judgment, with doubt, with the courage to say no when everyone else said yes. And that may be the most heroic decision ever made.